Lauren Cullum, and this is my speech for COMS 101. Children here in America are dying every day because of a tragic, hidden epidemic of child abuse. According to the National Child Abuse Statistics provided by Child Health, in America alone, about 5 children are dying per day due to child abuse and neglect, and another report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds. As you can see on this graph, in 1998, 3.13 children per day were dying from child abuse, but in 2010, it started to become 5 and up every day. Up until recently, I had no idea what a huge problem child abuse was in today's society. People need to become aware of the tragedy of child abuse so that they can identify it and help to stop it altogether. Parents can prevent child abuse by being nurturing to their children, taking time to themselves, and by reporting suspecting abuse or neglect. God values human life and believes it is sacred, but child abuse neither shows value or sanctity to human life. Children need to know that they are loved and taken care of. Being nurturing to children can help prevent child abuse. Taking time away from everyday activities that are stressful can also help prevent child abuse simply by taking time to yourself. Child abuse can really only be stopped and prevented if people would report any suspecting activity of abuse or neglect. Parents can prevent child abuse by being nurturing to their children. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, a healthy nurturing relationship with your child is built through countless interactions over the course of time. It requires a lot of energy and work, but the rewards are well worth it. There are a few things you need to make sure and do to become a better nurturing parent. Make sure your children feel safe and secure, but don't forget to be loving in the process. A few ways to do this: spend time with them, encourage them, discipline them in a non-physical way, and most importantly, tell them you love them. Children also need relationships outside of the family. These can be provided through extracurricular activities such as sports or music, childcare or schooling, or church and youth groups. Finally, if you need help with your children, seek out for help. Being a parent can be stressful, so don't be afraid to get help. You can receive help from neighbors, friends, family, or even a counselor or professional if needed. Being a nurturing parent is a vital role in preventing child abuse. Parents can also prevent child abuse by taking time to themselves away from their children. The problems of everyday life can weigh up and cause parents a lot of stress. Just by taking a little time out of every day to be alone and recollect from all the pressures of life can help save lives of innocent children. According to Health Compare, children deserve to have all the physical and emotional necessities in life. Bringing a child into the world is not only making a commitment of time, but making that child feel important and cherished by their parents. Sometimes it is good for everyone concerned if the adult gets a little prime time of their own. If parents take time out of their hectic schedules for themselves, it will benefit their relationships with both each other as a couple, but also it will benefit their relationship with their children. In the long run, that time alone could help prevent child abuse. Finally, child abuse can be stopped by reporting any suspicious activities of neglect or abuse. A trusted nonprofit organization dealing with health challenges called Help Guide describes child abuse as more than bruises or broken bones. While physical abuse is shocking due to the scars it leaves, not all child abuse is as obvious. Ignoring child's needs, putting them in unsupervised dangerous situations, or making a child feel worthless or stupid are also child abuse. Regardless of the types of child abuse, the result is serious emotional harm. The first step to stopping child abuse is being able to identify it. Once physical abuse, neglect, or emotional abuse has been identified, then it should be reported and that abuse should be put to a stop. Child abuse can only be stopped if suspicious neglect or abuse is reported. In conclusion, the first step to preventing child abuse is being nurturing parents and making sure children feel loved and secure. Next, parents should take time to themselves away from their children to relieve stress from day-to-day activities rather than directly take out their frustration on their children. Finally, all suspicion of abuse or neglect of any kind should be reported so that it can be stopped immediately. Parents can prevent child abuse by being nurturing to their children. taking time to themselves, and by reporting suspecting abuse or neglect. God meant for the lives of humans to be sacred. But this is not always the case in today's society with the problem of child abuse. God values human life, but not all humans follow God's law, which is where the problem of abuse comes about. Parents should prevent child abuse by taking the appropriate actions and stop child abuse by reporting any suspicions of neglect or abuse.